Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we continue the 30 Team 30 rebuild series here at NBA 2K22 by focusing on the Miami Heat. And this is going to be a really fun rebuild because when it comes down to it, like, this Heat team had a really good NBA offseason. Getting guys like Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker as they try to get back to the NBA Finals after being there 2 seasons ago. So before we get going on today's video, I need to ask you guys to please leave that like. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps grow the channel and all that good stuff, man. So thank you all so much for leaving that like, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yes, so this rebuild, there's a few different directions I kind of want to go with it, so I'm not quite sure which one to go with yet, because when you look at this roster, it is pretty top heavy, but at the same time, there is a few like intriguing kind of prospects on this team that I think could be, diamonds in the rough as we go on through with things, which is going to be really important because you got guys like Jimmy Butler, who signed a 6-year extension with the Miami Heat. You got Bam Adebayo, who's under, a large contract. Kyle Lowry has himself a 3-year deal at the age of 35. So, you got some of these pieces out there with the exception of Bam not really being old, but, guys like Jimmy and Kyle Lowry who are getting paid a lot of money, right? So, I don't think the Heat have too many draft picks either. So really it's going to be about, once some of these guys age up, how some of the young bloods are going to kind of like develop with the team. So you look at Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero just went on the record to say that he has a lot of people to prove wrong, and I think he really is going to do that. Looking at his stats from last NBA season, averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, honestly, I don't really see where the big fall off was, like just looking at his stats by itself. I'm sure, when it comes to like big games and stuff like that, when the Heat made their run to the NBA Finals a few seasons back, like Tyler Hero was a big part of that. Like this kid came out of nowhere and was Captain Clutch, right, man? So yeah, besides his 3-point shot, everything else is pretty much good. His minutes were up a little bit. Also played some, spots at the back at the backup point guard spot, and I think he even started some games at point guard too. I don't really remember, but you got him. You got Duncan Robinson, got himself a new contract right here. Elite 3-point shooter in the NBA. PJ Tucker, who should get some rotational minutes out there. Dwayne Dedmon, who was actually a pretty big difference maker for this team last season when it comes down to simply having a guy that could crash the boards. Max Strus right here should be able to bring, a little bit of scoring off the bench. And you got a guy that I'm super excited about, man. Omer Yurtseven. This guy was tearing up in the summer league, and honestly speaking, he is a big reason why I'm kind of debating how to handle this rebuild. So we're going to get to him in a minute. You got Oladipo, obviously, who's looking to get healthy, hopefully by like December, around that timeline. Markieff Morris, I thought was actually a pretty low-key nice signing. I think he can handle that power forward spot at times pretty nicely. You got KZ Apala, who could be, still an up-and-comer in the NBA. We'll kind of see about him, right, man? But yes, so when it comes to like the rotation of this team and how I want to handle it, because off the top of my head, this is probably the rotation. Although I would probably switch out for right now. I'm going to go with Duncan Robinson over Tyler Hero, because Tyler Hero can play that point guard spot. And this team doesn't really have a backup point guard without, with Oladipo being injured and everything like that, right, man? So that's a guy that can play multiple positions. So Tyler Hero can play the point guard or 2 spot. But yes, so I know Bam Adebayo recently went on the record to also say that he wants to shoot more threes. He wants to handle the basketball a little bit more. And to be quite honest, man, like with this dude's skill set, this is kind of my comparison. Giannis is a power forward that can play center. I think Bam is a power forward that plays center. So I think he's more than capable of taking on some additional responsibilities at the power forward position. And if we do that, then that's going to allow a guy like Omer Yurtseven, who can, bring some spacing to this team, some rebounding, stuff like that center position. And then we got Dwayne Dedmon for the veteran off the bench, right, man? Then, PJ Tucker can do his thing off the bench too. So I think I am going to try that. I'm going to try Bam at the power forward position, and hopefully it doesn't like destroy me later on in this rebuild. But we are going to try it out. So let's go ahead and switch him to the power forward spot. Go down 1 rating point, not really a big deal. And secondary being center, obviously, right? So we'll go with that. And then one thing I also want to make sure too is I want to make sure he has his 3-point shot tendency up, because obviously he wants to shoot more threes. And I think he's more than capable of doing that. Where is he at? I do not know. Bam Adebayo. There we go. So tendency, Bam Adebayo. Go to the 3-point shot. Yeah, they got him listed as a 0. Like this guy, I think, shot at like some threes last season. I'm going to put him up to like a 35, kind of tasted it a little bit. Let's put Jimmy up a little bit here too, and that should be completely fine. Okay, and then Yurtseven is at a 35. I actually think I want him shooting a bit more too, because that's really gonna, no, I'm sorry, he's at a 60. Okay, that's completely fine. Okay, so for the starting lineup now, let's switch out Dwayne Dedmon with Yurtseven. Might be a little premature to do so, but it's a risk I'm willing to take, especially early on in the season. So yeah, we're gonna rock with him in the starting lineup right here. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero switch him out late with Duncan. And yes, I guess this, you know, to say things, to put things in perspective, I do think the Miami Heat, without having Victor Oladipo healthy, does have a pretty weak bench, and Tyler Hero is going to need to actually play like a hero and get Sixth Man of the Year for this really to work for us here, man. But Oladipo should be back, you know, like I said, relatively soon, and should be fine. Let's give some intern to Markieff Morris while we're at it. So yeah, that is going to be the lineup to start the season. Not really going to do much with trades right now because this team, you know, for one, I don't really think it has too many assets to trade away, but also they have a completely different team from last year where it's like, I want to operate this squad and see what I can do with it. So in the offseason, we'll make some moves if we need to, man. But yeah, outside of that, let's go to the system proficiency. So we got 3.5 star pace and space. I feel like Year 7 would have actually liked that, man. Being a guy that could, like, you know, pace and space. Okay, so I guess he doesn't really like that. I have a feeling 2K is probably going to disrespect the man out there, right? So we got that. Let's go to the training and go to the prep hub. And yes, individual training. So how do we want these guys to play? Bam Adebayo obviously is, you know, focusing on the power forward position now. I want him playing all around. You know, I want him doing everything out there, right? I think he can definitely handle that. Two-way for Jimmy is nice. Tyler Hero focus on offense is cool. Outside scoring for Kyle Lowry, I'm cool with that. We got Omer as rebounding. I want him focusing on a bit more than just rebounding. I think he can also be... I think he'd be a really good offensive center, man. Yeah, let's go with offense. That sounds pretty good for him. So we'll go with offensive center. And yes, so we are going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the regular season. Once Oladipo is back, you know, he's going to be... I don't think he's not going to be a starter, man. I just feel like he's going to take more of the Derrick Rose route now, where it's like, he'll give you some nice minutes off the bench, but if you play him too much, you don't want to push things with his injury history, right? So, eventually, you know, he'll be backup point guard, Tyler Hero in the backcourt, and that will be a lot better for us, too. That will add a lot more of offense to our team and everything. So, yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so we finished 4th in the Eastern Conference. Feels about realistic enough. I would say that's probably where I gauge the Miami Heat at next NBA season if everything goes well. One more game here against the Orlando Magic, simulate through date, and finish with a W on the season. So we got Harden MVP, Evan Mobley Rookie of the Year, Andre Drummond 6th Man, Giannis Defensive Player, Wendell Carter Most Improved. I was hoping that our one dude, Year 7 could have got it, but is he? I don't know how old he is. Is he just a rookie? I'm not really sure, man. But All-NBA first, All-NBA second with Jimmy Butler making that. Love seeing it. And All-NBA third. I was also hoping maybe Bam could have made that, but hopefully defensively he was good. I mean, he was probably still good, but not good enough to make the all... Oh, there we go. We got Year 7 as all rookie second team. Okay, so he was a rookie. Yeah, I wasn't sure about his situation completely. But, yes, so we're 4th in the conference. Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. Let's go these player stats on the season real quick here, man, and see how everybody performed for us. So we got Jimmy at 26, 8, and 8. Hey, yo, if you're doing that forever, then that contract's going to be worth it, man. Once you get to be like 36, 37, be a little worried. But if you can do that, you know, you seem like the type of dude that's going to stay in good shape and everything. Pause, maybe? I don't know, man. We got Bam Adebayo. So let's compare this. Bro, that's actually really good defensive numbers. I'm sorry, but let's compare this to last season. So this is him, you know, full-time playing the power forward position, scoring roughly the same, rebound roughly the same, playmaking roughly the same. Defense went up like crazy, man. 2.4 blocks per game, and the steals was good. Shot about 29% from 3. Not bad for, you know, just entering it into his game. Field goal percentage down a little bit. Obviously not playing as much around the basket. That's going to happen. Overall, I'm going to say this experiment was a success. Scoring was up in total, too. Everything was really up here, man. So 196 blocks to 66. That is a huge ass jump. Now keep in mind there were 10 additional games played compared to last season, but still. Lowry, really good numbers. No complaints. That's what Kyle Lowry does. Tyler Hero as that, you know, combo guard off the bench was really nice. Obviously, I'm sure his scoring went down once Oladipo was kind of put into the mix. But Oladipo, you know, in half the season, really good numbers. Now, I don't know how much I'm willing to pay Victor Oladipo in this rebuild, to be honest, because we don't really got too much money. But yeah, Duncan Robinson, cool, good numbers. And he got Year 7 at 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and about 1 block per game. Efficiency wasn't the greatest, but I think he could definitely come along pretty nicely in time. And there's the rest of the stats. So here we go. First round, we do have the New York Knicks. I think my rotation's pretty much good to go for the playoffs. So let's simulate the play-in. And there we go. Cleveland made it over there. Simulate round. And, well, we lost in the 7-game series. That's okay. I'm not upset about that because going into this, I kind of knew the first season, like, obviously in real life I think it could happen. I think they are a really good team, but there's a few missing pieces on this team that I kind of want to get sorted out and everything, right? So I'm okay with that. I'm not going to complain. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here and get to the second season, or first off season, I guess, of this rebuild. LeBron James winning Finals MVP. Okay, so player retirement, hopefully no heat. Udonis Haslem. You know what, man? How are you, a 42? You got another season, man. You got another season, Udonis. You can do it. I believe in you. Yo, we got a lot of dudes retiring. Melo out, Trevor Ariza. That actually would kind of be a cool story if the Lakers did win a championship and guys like Melo and Rondo were like, all right, we've done all we could do. Let's get out of here, man. Yo, PJ Tucker gone too? That just made things a little bit more difficult. Okay. Let's go to the draft lottery. Maybe we do have somebody's pick that I'm not thinking about. I don't think we do, though. I don't think the Heat even have a first rounder. Could be wrong. And, okay, we do. We do it. Oh, it's from the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, so that's fine. We do have a draft pick. I'm not really concerned about it. It's not anything I'm really going to... I should probably actually focus on it since our salary cap's not the greatest. We still got Spatula signed up. Very good, very good. All right, NBA draft. Yeah, because even if we can trade it for something, it's like we might be able to trade it for a decent rotational piece. Let's go ahead and sim to user pick. And yeah, at this point, we're probably looking for like a backup power forward or something like that. So, truce prospect as far as guys still available. We got Jabari Walker, Matthew Mayer. Okay, so I guess this Jabari guy actually is the type of position we really need. Derek Favors, Nikola Mirotic. That's kind of a weird ceiling floor type of comparison, but okay. 6'8" player. You know what? Let's see what Jabari Walker's got, man. Or Parker, whatever his name was. I don't remember. But, yeah, we'll add him to the team. Sounds good. Okay, so he's on the team, and he is a 74 overall, so instantly, like, the same rating as, what's his name? PJ Walker, or Tucker. PJ Walker. I'm mixing up this dude's name with other people's names now. Team player options, hero back team. Year 7, definitely bringing him back on the team. I wish it was a 2-year team option. Max didn't really play much last season, but we'll add him back on the team, especially on that deal. Qualifying offers, KZ, I'm probably going to extend it to him, but I'm not paying him money because we're not really using him, so I'm not going to use up the salary cap. Not saying he can't be a good player, but still. Okay, so is there anybody we really got to be concerned about getting back? Udonis Haslem, obviously, man, got to give him the minimum deal, but Dwayne Dedmon was okay. I would be okay finding a different center at this point for the backup role. Year 7 still going to get the start for me. As far as who I actually want, well, none of these guys look too great. Sound bad? Come on, man. He was killing on the Heat, man. Yo, anytime this dude was in a contract year, if we just give him a 1-year deal and we just keep on giving him contract years, bro, we could average 20 and 20 again on the Heat, right? No, what about, Tristan Thompson? $8 million, though? You know what, man? Give me Boogie. Let's see what Boogie can do, man. He might be a good mentor to year 7 or something. I don't really know. Get him on the team. Ooh, Victor Oladipo, we are not going to be able to afford to get him back. He is going to be way too expensive for our taste here, man. Yeah, we don't have the rights to him, and we do not have the money to get him back. Hero probably going to continue being that combo dude off the bench for us, which is fine. We were doing pretty well before Oladipo was even, out there anyway. So I guess I could get somebody else if I really wanted to help out with Hero in the backcourt and everything. Yeah, I guess I'll take Rubio. I guess. I'm not, he's 78 overall player. Yeah, we'll take him. Rubio, DeMarcus Cousins. Nice little veterans to add to the team. Hopefully we can afford all these guys. And we do not have enough for DeMarcus Cousins. Beautiful, man. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you, 2K, for that one. They don't let you, choose which one you want to keep or not keep. Do we not? Okay, so we have Rubio out of it. That's, the least of my concern, though, of who I actually wanted. Maybe I'll just play Udonis Haslem at center for 48 minutes. We'll just call it good. Okay, you know what? Put him back on the team. He's still a 78 overall. I'll still take it just for that reason. Alrighty. Oh, man. Anything else we really want to add? Not really. I feel like we're good to go here, man. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team going into next season, guys. We got the same starting 5. Jimmy Butler's like, yo, Crispy, play me as many minutes as you want to. He said suggested is 38. So we got him. Bam once again running the power forward position. We got Omar up to a 76 overall. Yeah, man, we're just going to toss him into the fire again. This is the risk I'm willing to take. Tyler Hero, 32 minutes. We're going for that 6th man of the year award, obviously, with him. Hassan Whiteside, Ricky Rubio, and we got Jabari Walker up here too, man, for a, decent 9-man rotation. Keeping it pretty, close to the vest with everything with our bench pieces and everything, but overall, hopefully they could do some decent things for us here. So, let's go ahead, guys, simulate this second NBA season. I did not like how last season ended, losing in the first round, but let's see if we're better this time around here, man. Okay, so right at the end of the regular season, not gonna lie, guys, not a very good one, man. 7th in the Eastern Conference, one more game here against the Hawks. Similarly, through day, it finished with a W on the season. This is what I was a little afraid of, was getting to a point where maybe some of the older guys on the roster were gonna start slowing down a little bit. So, you know, we're obviously gonna check out. Was that Mike Myers? Ain't that the dude like that kills people? Right? Like the Halloween or whatever it's called? I don't know, man. That was kind of scary. Okay, there's the All-NBA teams. But, yeah, so obviously not as good a season as we were hoping for. But we are in the play-in tournament against the Brooklyn Nets of all teams. Fantastic. So, let's go to these player stats on the season, man. Who did not play nice? Jimmy was good. Yeah, about what he did last season, so we can't really complain on Jimmy. Tyler Hero, great as a sixth man. Might get to the point where we might need to actually start him now. I think that's going to be next NBA season. Bam was fine. Good all-around numbers again. Kyle Lowry, I think Kyle Lowry, his field goal percentage, man, even last year was not the greatest. Down to an 81 overall player. Yurtseven at 11 with 8 and about the same numbers as last year, man. Duncan Robinson was fine. Quite not worth the contract at the moment, but yeah, I don't think the entire team played to their full potential. So here we go. Let's simulate the play-in tournament, and well. And we won, so we are going and playing the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. Simulate round. Hopefully, don't get swept. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next season of this rebuild, man. So, going into this season, it's time to cut loose some of the dead weight. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, it's time to make that next big-time move, right? Like, it's been 2 seasons. The experiment's not quite worked out. It's time to do some things. Now, untouchables, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. I'm not trading any 3 of those guys, but the rest of the team definitely is up for grabs. So, let's go to the rookie signings here. And I kind of look at too much about the draft. I want to spend more time on like free agency and stuff, so we didn't have a pick anyway. Team player options, nothing with that. Qualifying offers. It would be great if Tyler Hero and Omer both accepted these. I don't think that's going to happen. I think both these guys are going to be trying to get some money out there, but moratorium period. So yeah, money wise, I'm just going to pay Tyler Hero. Like, I don't want to like disrespect him and be like, oh, you're going to pay next season. Like, we're going to do it now. And also, where are we at with Yurtseven, who hopefully we can afford him. Where's he at? Right? I'm under centers, right? Or can I, like, not re-sign him for some reason? Yurtseven. He was like a 76, 77 overall type of guy. There he is. And we do have restricted on him. We don't have bird rights. So, oh, boy. Oh, we better hope he signs that qualifying offer, right, man? We better hope he signs that qualifying offer. So, all right, Grease there. I'm going to be upset if he doesn't. Just because, obviously, I'm focusing pretty heavily on, like, make him a part of this rebuild or whatever. So, yeah, I just want to pay Tyler. Like, it's so stupid how they do that, man. They make you match, which is fine, I guess, because I don't know. But I don't see anything about Yurtseven yet, so that's still a chance that we can get him back. Where's he at, man? Okay, so yeah, we still cannot afford him at all. So hopefully he accepts that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of free agency because I don't want to screw things up with the rest of my team. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the regular season. We have no money to really use anyway, and then we're going to look at some trades. Okay, here is the team roughly going into the beginning of the regular season. So 2 guys that I'm looking to get rid of. Duncan Robinson, I'm going to toss him with Kyle Lowry because Robinson is probably, what, like 29? Yeah, 29 at this point. I feel like his 3-point shooting would be nice, and like a team would be willing to take on Kyle Lowry also to get a guy like Duncan Robinson on their team. So we're going to try some sort of trade with that. As far as what I'm looking for, probably a point guard. Like, that's what I'm going to need the most, is like that, because Kyle Lowry just ain't it anymore, man. But it's also a lot of money going out, so I don't know if we're going to be able to find a decent trade. I'll even toss in a first-round pick. Why not? And we'll see what's offered up. We got Drew Holiday and Bruce Brown. You know what, man? It ain't bad. Scary Terry and Gene Montero, Mike Conley and Joe Harris. So definitely getting some old heads out of this. Now, this is interesting, getting 1 year of Klay Thompson. And then we could have Tyler Hero play the point guard spots. So that's something to consider. Let's go ahead and do a trade of... Let's try to trade these guys separately. Let's do Kyle Lowry. Let's toss in the young Jabari Walker just to add something there. And a first-round pick. Maybe that'll be a bit better for us. Drew Holiday, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart. There's Oladipo again with Terry Rozier. Davion Mitchell would be kind of nice. And I actually like the idea of Buddy Hield maybe as like a 6-man, scoring for this team. Because Davion Mitchell brings that defense, bro. So that's nice. It's not bad. It's not like a big superstar splash. but it's something to work with, you know? And maybe we don't really quite need that big superstar splash. So let's go ahead. Let's take on Davion Mitchell and Buddy Hield. That's good. I like that. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so the trade is through. So we got that. And I guess we don't really like need to trade Duncan Robinson, so we can put him at small forward. That'd be fine. But I mean, I'm just going to see what I get offered up for him. Because like I said, he just hasn't really been playing like into like his contract or whatever. So maybe we'll get something crazy here. And if not, I'll just keep him around. Because like that right there, Miles Turner getting Oladipo back on the team is kind of cool. Tim Hardaway, Bobby Portis, O'Shea. We got John Wall, Trey Murphy, Kyle Anderson, Nurkic. Okay, I kind of like that too. Just to add like a little like additional depth to our team. Because Schroeder with Heel, you got Boucher as a power forward. That could be nice. Let's go ahead and do this trade with the Washington Wizards, man. There we go. Try to beef things up a little bit. And now we're looking at a starting lineup of, once again, I'm about to trade. You know, Hassan Weiss, I'm training his bitch ass, bro. Boucher can play some damn backup center. I don't even care what for. What did he even do last season, man? That pissed me off. You played pretty good, actually. You played pretty dang good, Hassan. Get off my team, I guess. Yo, Desmond Bane. Ooh, I'm taking Desmond Bane. Okay, hey. Yeah, I was low-key just going to flip for like a second-round pick, but I'll take it. Alrighty, so starting five looking like this. I like this backboard, man. That's really actually intriguing. Boucher, Hield, Schroeder, Bane. 9-man rotation looking pretty good. Let me get my dude Yurtseven playing a little bit more. We're getting about 32 minutes a game, man. We're going all out this season. Davion playing some more. Tyler Hero at 33 looking good. Okay, and then let's make sure the shot tendencies are all good too, just because like I said, 2K does a very bad job at that. So shot tendency, Davion Mitchell has a 61. Yeah, I can shoot a little bit more. Make sure he's shooting threes too. I want Bam shooting more too, man. I want him actually taking the most shots on the team, if I'm being honest. Davion, so we got 70 for that. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Buddy Hield balling off the bench should be good. Desmond Bane could be more of a threat too. Yo, you're 7. I want taking more shots too, man. Let's get him to like, we're going for like career year here, man. Okay, that's good. And oh, yo, where's Udonis? Udonis couldn't take no more, man. He's like, Crispy, I'm like 90. Please just let me go rest. Just let me go rest. Okay, system still got the 4-star with pace and space, perfect. Hey, I think we are a better team than last year, man. So let's go ahead and simulate the final season of this rebuild and see if we can win that NBA championship. Tyler Hero coming along very nicely, by the way. Okay, so we're at the end of the regular season, guys. Second in the Eastern Conference, so a really good season, and we are a 50-win team. Simulate through date and finish with a W on the year. So AD as MVP. I think that's the first time I've seen that this year. Victor as Rookie of the Year. Nurkic as 6-man. Giannis. Davion Mitchell most improved. That's exactly what I was looking for, man. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Like I said, probably played good defense, good overall. Well, field goal percentage wasn't the greatest, but 3-point shot about 37-38%. So, alrighty. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. None of our players making it. It's all good. And, yeah, man, so who do we got in the first round of the playoffs? We do not know yet, but let's go to these player stats on the season. So we got Bam as the lead. Oh, Jimmy Butler's scoring went down, like, damn. Oh, my goodness. Like, real bad, real quick. Minutes didn't really go down either, so he just, I mean, I guess we did have other guys taking more shots. We did up some shot tendencies and stuff, but, Bam at 20, 10, and 5. I would say the power forward experiment's working out, you know, perfectly. Tyler Hero, really good season as a full-time starter. We got Yurtseven at 15 points, 9 rebounds, about 2-3 assists, 1 block per game. Efficiencies could still be a little bit better, but overall, you know, he's getting there, man. He's 25. Davion was good. Bench unit was absolutely elite. Okay. Feeling good about this year, man. I'm feeling good. So simulate the play-in tournament, and we got the Chicago Bulls in the first round of the playoffs. Go ahead, man. Simulate round, see how this goes. I'm in the way, and we get them 4-1. 4-1. Jimmy dropped a 29 against his former team. Hey, it's all good. You know, maybe he just kind of chilled in the regular season. I was like, all right, it's go time, Crispy. It's go time. So Kevin Love he's got to be like 50, 35. Okay, I was close. That's not Jokic. That is Nikola Jovic. Okay. Okay, man. Pretty good. I'm kind of debating if I want to go with the smaller rotation, but we're only doing like an 8-man anyway, so it should be fine. Simulate round here against the Cavaliers. Whoo, 7-game series. We got them. All right. So close out 27 for Bam. We got 18 for Jamal Murray and Evan Mobley. Okay. Next up, Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see if they still got Ben Simmons. I got a feeling Ben Simmons is going to get traded today, man. As soon as I upload this video. Justin Timberlake. Okay, good for him, man. Good for him. Ben Simmons dropping 25, 9, and 10, though. Alrighty, here we go. Can we beat them? Simulate round. And we don't. Close but no cigar, man. Close but no cigar. And, yeah, we just lost. Like, there ain't really much to say about it. We just lost. Timberwolves actually in the NBA Finals, but yo, what's this Rockets team looking like? How's Jalen doing? 90 overall. All right, man. You got Luke Kennard out there too. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here. So we got the Timberwolves. That's actually kind of cool to see them winning it all. We got Ant-Man as Finals MVP. So I did not win the championship, but I would say all things considered with the team, I still think, you know, based off salary cap and everything, like, we still got Jimmy for 3 more seasons. But if he's still playing at, like, somewhat of an elite level, that'll be okay. But I think the team I left in a pretty good spot with, you know, obviously having Bam, Tyler Hero, Davion Mitchell was an elite signing. You know, getting Desmond Bane, developing year 7, didn't even know Serge Ibaka was even on this team, was all some good stuff. So I was actually pretty good with this rebuild overall, despite not winning a championship. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.